Evangelist Blackman Akim.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Heritage Television, and thank you for giving us the opportunity to come into your living rooms. The program is called Do Not Say I Didn't Tell You, which is usually presented by Victoria Adebola Alade, who is on a short sabbatical. So I'm standing in for her. My name is Jerry Crentsil, and have the pleasure, the immense pleasure, and the privilege of talking to a young Nigerian musician who's been in the business for a while, but who has practically been flying under the radar for a while. And like I said, it gives me an immense pleasure to welcome into the studio tonight the one and only Oluwasegun Abogunrin, who is better known as Betaman. How are you doing?
I'm doing
good to have you on board.
Thank you very much, sir.
So, tell me, who is Oluwasegun Abogunrin?
Well, Oluwasegun Abogunrin is also called Betaman. He's a firstborn of his parents. And we are four in numbers, and he's also a musician, and he's a Christian.
So, tell me, actually, how did you get into music?
Well, I got into music not by mistakes. I was born into music. Well, my father is not into music, but my grandpa is in music. He's into music. I'm very close to him, and we do travel all around together because he plays keyboard and he's also a choir master. So from there, I think I got that things, and it's in the blood already as well. Let me just put it that way as well.
So, where are you from?
Well, I'm from Ogun State, Abeokuta, Omolutoko.
Okay. What are your hopes and aspirations? Because, I mean, there's a particular reason why you came into music, and you said music has been what you have been doing for a long time, right? So what are your hopes and aspirations? Why music? You could have chosen to be anything but a musician.
Well, I love music, and it gives me joy anytime I listen to music, or anytime I'm into music. I feel relaxed, and I know I'm in my world, and music gives me joy, and I know I'm making a lot of impact in there, and I can touch people's life with what God has given to me in music. So.
You see, the thing is that I can see you. I've spoken to you. I see you have this cool demeanor. You are a little bit shy. This is not a business for people who are shy. So how did this happen?
Well, I'm not shy. I'm just a kind of very quiet person. I know I'm talking like this. So when I go to business, that's another thing. But I'm a very quiet person, just easygoing person.
So where did you grow up?
Well, I was born and brought up in Ebutemeta in Lagos.
Oh, wait, Ebutemeta,
yeah. Ebutemeta West. I spent all my life there.
Okay.
But it was a short time when my parents took me out for like 2-3 years to his junior sister, and just to have more experience about life and other things. And I've been brought back to Ebutemeta. But I spent all my life, at least 99%.
Of your life in Ebutemeta. Oh, that's nice. Good to know. Right. You have been playing music for close to how many years now?
Well, uh, I was born into music as well. I was playing music in the church, but
Yes.
professionally, I've been playing, let's put it 20 years. Professionally, that I've playing on stage with my band in the church, at least to stand in front of everybody to start singing. 20 years now.
20 years is a long time, isn't it?
Yes.
So in that 20 years, what particular genre of music are you affiliated with?
Yeah, I started with gospel music,
Right.
and after that, because I attend Celestial Church of Christ, from there, I get into juju aspect a bit. When I got to listen to juju as well, so, this is good as well. I chip in into it to my gospel,
Okay.
put it into juju music, and I listen to Western music as well, like all this Western music as well, to make I'm gonna put it like to make my music more better,
To expand your musical horizon.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I listen to varieties of music as well, but basically I'm a gospel juju musician.
You're a gospel juju musician.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your definition of gospel juju? Because you are either a gospel musician or you are a juju musician. Why did you decide you were going to marry gospel and juju music?
Well, the reason being, I don't want to say that's the way some people have been doing it. I'm not going to say it that way, but the way I look at it, like when I'm in church, I do my church stuff as in the gospel. But sometimes, when we go outside for a party, like a wedding, or they want to listen to a bit, they want to hear a Sonny, they want to hear Dele Abiodun, they want to hear Olamori, they want to hear all these old schools, and those are the legends that play juju. So I have to, let me put them together.
You incorporated
together.
As a musician, right, you have spent about 20 years playing your music professionally. Do you play any musical instrument at all?
Well, basically, I study music
Okay.
a bit in Lasso. So I have a minor of keyboard. I don't play very well, but I just...
You tend to use the keyboard as an instrument to do your composition?
Yeah, exactly. That's the reason why I call it a minor keyboard. So my keyboard is just a church anytime I want to compose any music, just to guide myself.
So apart from the keyboard, is there any other musical instrument you dabble into?
Yeah, before I really get into vocaling, I've been playing drums.
Oh, you're a drummer?
Yeah, I played drums since when I've been 13, 14, 15. Because around that time, my parents took me to his sister. So we always go to Ebenezer Obey Church, which is in D-Cross in Yanapaja.
Okay.
So I always play drums there. I'm very little. I was in a group there, and we call it Young Christ Ambassador.
Okay.
So I played drums for them. So Baba encouraged me that you're doing well, you understand. So for later, I just deviate to...
In essence, you're saying that you are very versatile on the drum. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, right. In your sojourn in music, 20 years, what have you got to show for it in terms of something on vinyl, on CD? What have you got?
Like the achievement, or what are the things?
Have you released anything that we can put your name to?
I got 2 albums and 1 single.
You got 2 albums and 1 single?
1 single.
Okay. And the first album is My Provider?
Yeah.
When did you release this album?
That's like 8 to 9 years now. I've released the first album.
Okay. How did you do? How was the reception?
Well, I'll say glory to God. For me, I didn't print it much, but I think people accepted it because coming up artists there, some people will look down on you, and some people, at least 75 people, appreciate what I did and really encourage me that this is good. Because when you listen to the album, it's not one style. I have different kind of style in my album, so at least for each, at least Hausa people can I love that. Catching Igbo people can that's my style. Yoruba people, that's the way I...
So how many tracks have you got on this album?
My first album was 7 tracks.
And what kind of music have you got on this album? What genre of music? Is it juju all the way, or is a combination of juju here, high life there, or what have you got? Because
Yeah,
for you to have 7 tracks.
Yeah.
What
I think I got like 2 style of juju there.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 style of juju, and the rest are gospel.
Okay.
And I have some Igbo style there as well. This Igbo style.
Do you speak Igbo?
No, I don't.
But you something to
Yeah, something similar
to appeal to the people over the
Yeah.
the river on Niger.
yeah.
Okay, all right.
So that's the style. Just gospel, and I have 2 tracks for juju style.
The Nigerian musical landscape has changed completely. The kind of music the young ones listen to is nowhere near what you are playing. So why did you choose to play juju music?
Well, juju music, because I got to know that everybody's listening to hip hop now and dancing hip hop, and something is going wrong now. That if care is not taken, the juju music may just flushed out. And
Juju is dying, isn't it?
yeah. So, and I believe I can do it, and I can do better. So I don't want to lose focus because everybody's singing hip hop. So I need to go for hip hop. No.
But that's very hard commercially, isn't it?
Yeah.
So how are you able to sustain yourself when you look and you see people who you are better off than in terms of a musical contribution and making so much money, and because you are playing juju music, you're not getting what is due to you in terms of remuneration? How do you feel?
Sometimes, as a as a human being, we feel bad sometimes. But one thing I always think myself, I don't think of what I want to eat now. I think of the future.
Okay.
Because to me, there's some music that they are season music.
They come and they go.
And they go. That's the way you listen to my music. I don't put in what is raining at this moment into my music. Okay. I want to do something that you can listen to in 10 years, in 20 years.
All right. That's very laudable.
Yeah.
And then you said you had 2 albums, isn't it?
Yes.
What's the second album?
Yeah, the second album is Dide Fun Olomi.
Dide Fun Olomi.
Yeah.
Okay. And what does that entail? Is it another juju? Or?
Yeah, I have some juju group there, but there's a lot of, we call it Aluju.
Aluju, yeah. I know Aluju.
So I put in a lot of Aluju to be more danceable, because when I got to England, that's when I would teach that. Now, some Aluju in that fuse.
How did you find slotting yourself into the London music scene? Because it's a complete different world here, as opposed to what you have in Nigeria.
Well, it's a very difficult something, but I thank God for everything, because when you have a focus and you move closer to people that know what they're doing, and you always give yourself a second thought about what you want to do, you think of what you want to do in life, Well, when I got to this country, when I said the kind of music, I need to stay back. I need to study how they're doing,
and fit yourself into it.
Myself into. So I just try to put my juju, my party shows, aside. Okay, let me just
learn the ropes,
learn,
find out what's
and I concentrate on church music, and I go to church, different kind of church. But as I was going to church, I still listen to juju, and I have some friends that listen to the way they are playing their songs. So.
Okay. So you have how many tracks here? You said 5?
Yeah, I have 5 tracks.
These 5 tracks, what do they encompass? Pure juju, or
not pure juju? It's a combination of gospel and juju. But the message is like gospel message. But at least the groove and the, you feel that juju there.
Whilst I was speaking with somebody who is affiliated to you, right? In essence, I'm talking about Gaji. Gaji told me that you play akpala as well.
Yeah, that's why I told you initially that I'm a very versatile musician. I want to reach any family, any country that people go, because of this, because of this track. That's what you understand.
So how do you then jump from gospel, roll it into juju, and then arrive at akpala? Akpala is indigenous music, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know Juju is indigenous music,
Exactly.
but Akpala is more like an indigenous acoustic
Yeah.
kind of music. So how did you get into that?
Well, I listen to some Akpala, a lot of Akpala as well. Anytime I want to listen to it. When you listen to my Akpala, you say it's a bit different to our Babaruno Shola and.
Okay.
It's quite different because I try to put more aluju on it. The groove is quite different, the lyrics is different, and the lyrics is a gospel lyrics, so that's why I call it Akpala. But you know that it's Akpala because of the style.
See, the thing is this, listeners at home, listening to his voice, there's something about your voice that reminds me, I don't know if it's the timbre in your voice, it reminds me so much of Babaruno Ishola's voice. You know something? Let's listen to your Akpala music, and you'll be the judge of it, listeners at home.
In the name of Jesus, ẹ jẹ́ ká jọjó.
Ó yá ká jọ gbé Jésù Kristi lárugẹ.
In the name of Jesus, ẹ jẹ́ ká jọjó.
Ó yá ká jọ gbé Jésù Kristi lárugẹ.
Ká fọ́ ọpẹ́ fún, ká fi ìyìn fún.
Ká jùrù bẹ́ńbẹ́lẹ́ s'Ẹlẹ́dùmarè. Ká jùrù bẹ́ńbẹ́lẹ́ s'Ẹlẹ́dùmarè. Kára bàbá ká gbé gbá ọpẹ́.
What do you think, listeners, viewers? I told you his voice is pretty close to that of Babangania Aruno Ishola. What inspired you to want to sing Akpala?
Well, when I was planning that album, because that album was planned for like 3 years.
Okay.
That project was I took my time. I didn't rush it because actually I want to get something better out of it. It may not be that year, but I know I'm going to get something better out of it. So
okay.
I got Yibo style, I got pure Yoruba style, I got a lot of style. And I thought, I need one more style because I know I listen to Akpala music, and I have one mentor, like a brother, uncle. His name is Sheikh Sholagbade.
Okay.
There was a time we were doing a voice training together. He told me that if you really want to be a good musician, if you really want to have good lyrics, listen to all this old school or legend
and cut across.
And he told me that listen to Aruno Shola, listen to them. You're gonna get some.
The Dauda Epuakara,
Exactly,
the Yusuf, and you know.
I've been listening to them, you know, and that's really just brought that, you know.
Right. As a musician, there has to be a particular point or something that speaks to you, that makes you want to compose, that brings not only the lyrics, it brings the instrumentation, it brings the rhythm, because without the rhythm, everything just falls apart. How do you put yourself in the mood where you get inspired to not only write the lyrics, because I'm pretty sure you're not like every other musicians, or especially those in the Western world, where somebody writes your music, somebody writes your lyrics, and what inspires you? How do you get that motivation?
Well, most times my motivation comes anytime I'm on stage.
Okay.
Most times, at least 95%, anytime I'm on stage, and maybe I'm ministering in church or in any place, you know, the inspiration is going to come. So, but I will not forget it. I'll quickly just jot it down or record it immediately. And sometimes I listen to music at home or watching film.
Okay.
And we just come and quickly jot it down or just record it on the phone. And later I'll just go through it, and later I have a producer in Nigeria, like
okay,
my first producer. If I have any composition like that, I always send it to him. His name is Shino Oguntuga. He's also a musician.
Okay.
He plays keyboard. He plays keyboard, plays lead guitar. So I'll send it to him. Can you just?
He takes a look at it,
yeah,
and you work in conjunction with him.
So anytime you send it to me, and okay, and I have another producer here in the UK as well.
Okay.
His name is Sheon Okay, and I'll send it to him as well. Like, can we do this together? So that's how I work. I always work with people, you know. I get ideas from
various. Yeah. You're a handsome young man.
Okay, sir.
And I'm pretty sure your fans, the ladies, they want to know something about you. Are you married, living with somebody? You have a partner? You have girlfriend, or you have girlfriends?
Well, to God be the glory, I'm married with 2 kids.
Because I know that you. So having, you know, when you're a father or parent, it changes everything. It changes your outlook towards life. You, under normal circumstances, the things you will do as a young man, the risk you will take, you don't tend to take them anymore. How does fatherhood? What has fatherhood done to you?
Wow. Well, it's not easy, but I can't tell you the story because you have been there already.
I'm a grandpa. But yes, my journey is different from you. My journey is different from your journey.
It's not easy, but it's a good thing to get married, to live with a partner and have kids. It's a very good thing, honestly. But sometimes it's quite painful.
Of course, it's challenging. Everything in life is challenging.
But it's a very good thing to have a family that you can go home anytime.
True.
You're gonna meet your food, you know, no stress, nothing. It's very good.
Which takes me to the next thing I'm going to ask you. You released My Provider. You then came out with Didefu Me, and you decided you were going to do a single. Why a single? Why not an album? Why not a full project?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I just the way music are going on, the way the marketers are doing things.
Okay.
I always flash back in back home in Nigeria. All this piracy and everything. You know, for you to just spend a lot of money on a whole album, and you just see someone that will just come one day, pirated it. Just, you know, I just thought of okay. Let me just give it a try on single.
So, in essence, what you're using some kind of business savvy.
Yeah.
You want to come up with 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 singles, and then you compile them and put them into an album.
Exactly.
So, because you're a father, right? You're a husband. You're a musician. You're a parent. You decided you were going to do a single, and this single is, how will I put it? It's written around kids. Yeah. Why did you do that?
Well, I believe a song like that is not a singing song. It's a kind of song 50 years people will still listen to it, because like I always look at Ebenezer Obina, Precious Gift. You still gonna listen to it. Anything, I just love anything that people can listen to 10 years, 20 years ago.
As you're going, people are having kids.
Exactly, people are having kids, yeah.
And you know, every parent's child is special, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. Yes.
So what we're going to do is this: we're going to listen to that single. When did this single come out?
I released it last year.
Okay. Can we just listen to the single? You be the judge of the single.
Ta ló lè bí kó má gbẹjọ́?
ṣé wọ́n lè bí kó má gbèjò láyé mi. Alright, ọmọ ní dẹ, ọmọ ní wo léde ní, bá ò bá sí nílé. Ọmọ ní dẹ, ọmọ lówó léde ní o, bá ò bá sí nílé. Èdùmàrè yé jẹ́ kọ́mọ mi dàgbà o, torí ọmọ láṣọ níkẹyìn bó bá dalẹ̀. Ọba òkè yé jẹ́ kọ́mọ mi dàgbà o, torí ọmọ láṣọ níkẹyìn bó bá dalẹ̀. Èdùmàrè yé jẹ́ kọ́mọ mi dàgbà o, torí ọmọ láṣọ níkẹyìn tó bá dalẹ̀. Ọba òkè yé torí ọmọ láṣọ níkẹyìn bó bá dalẹ̀. Ta ló lè bí kó má gbèjò? Ta ló lè bí o? Kíkú má pọ̀ mọ́ mi o, kárùn má ṣọmọ mi, Èdùmàrè.
Jẹ́ kó dàgbà, jẹ́ kó dògbò, jẹ́ kó ṣoríire.
Kíkú má pọ̀ mọ́ mi o, kárùn má ṣọmọ mi, Èdùmàrè.
Jẹ́ kó dàgbà,
Bàbá jọ,
jẹ́ kó dògbò, jẹ́ kó ṣoríire.
bàbá jọ̀wọ́ o.
Jẹ́ kó tó lórúkọ.
Ọmọ gidi lọmọ tèmi, ọmọ alálùbáríkà o, ọmọ tá a fi yangàn láwùjọ lọmọ tí bàbá fi fún mi o. Èdùmàrè bá mi gbéga kó túbọ̀ ṣoríire. Kíkú má pọ̀ mọ́ mi o, kárù má ṣọmọ mi, Èdùmàrè.
Jẹ́ kó dàgbà, jẹ́ kó dògbò, jẹ́ kó ṣoríire.
Bàbá jọ̀wọ́ o.
Jẹ́ kó tó lórúkọ.
Elédùmarè, Elédùmarè, káyé máa máa gbà lọ́wọ́ mi o.
Elédùmarè,
Mo ń bẹ̀bẹ̀.
Elédùmarè, káyé màmá gbà lọ́wọ́ mi, ọmọ lèrè abiyamọ.
Mo ní sẹ́ Elédùmarè, yéyé Elédùmarè, káyé máa máa gbà lọ́wọ́ mi o. Mo ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ o.
Elédùmarè,
Yé mo ń bẹ̀bẹ̀.
gbà lọ́wọ́ mi, ọmọ lèrè abiyamọ.
Óyá, ẹni kò náwó o, kò náwó, mo ní kò náwó o, náwó o, ẹni kò náwó o.
Ẹni ọmọ òun kò náwó,
Ọmọ òun èmi ní tèmi mo náwó mi.
ẹni ọmọ òun kò náwó,
Ẹni ọmọ bá òun kó jíjú ayọ̀ yìí o.
ẹni ọmọ òun kò náwó.
Ìbejì láti láìpẹ́ o. Ẹni bẹ̀rẹ̀ kó náwó ayọ̀ yẹn o. Ẹni kó náwó o, kó náwó o, náwó ayọ̀ yìí o. Kó náwó o, kó náwó o.
Ẹni ọmọ òun kò náwó,
Mo fẹ́ kó nírèyọ̀, mo fẹ́ bá láyọ̀ yọ̀ o.
ẹni ọmọ òun kò náwó.
Gbogbo àgbọ̀n tí ń wojú rẹ̀ tètè ṣe fún wọn nígbà tó yẹ wọ́n. Èdùmàrè ṣe tèmi fún mi o, kó bẹ́ o, má jẹ́ kó pẹ́ o, tètè ṣe fún mi nígbà tó yẹ mí, bàbá yẹ o.
Ẹni ọmọ òun kò náwó,
Bàbá gbóhùn wa gbóhùn wa gbóhùn wa bàbá o.
ẹni ọmọ òun kò náwó.
The Nigerian Diaspora Direct Investment Summit, NDDIS, presents the first Nigerian Communications and Technology Summit in London. Working in partnership with the Federal Ministry of Communications, the Office of the Senior Special Advisor to the President on Diaspora and Foreign Affairs, the Nigerian High Commission in London, British African Business Alliance, we are attracting investors into the Nigerian economy. Our focus is on ICT on education, agriculture, health and business sectors. The summit will be attended by the Honorable Minister of Communications, State Governors, Director Generals of Agencies, UK Prime Minister's Advisor on Trade, private companies, individuals and diaspora business leaders and other international investors and funders. Come and meet potential investors, funders or partners. Date 10th and 11th May 2018. Venue Central London. To register, please visit www.nddis.co.uk.
Standing in for your usual hostess, Victoria Debola Lade. My name is Jerry Crentsil, and tonight I have in the studio with me Betaman, Oluwasegun Abogunrin. That's a powerful name, though.
Yeah.
Because Oluwasegun on its own is about Abogunrin.
Yeah.
Awesome. You've just listened to his single, Omomi.
Child.
I was listening to the lyrics, Pariboto Riboto.
Yeah.
And Pariboto Riboto brings to mind the music of Dr. Victor Olaya. And somewhere along the line, there were lyrics by the late Bruce Campbell.
Yeah.
How did you arrive at this song? You were inspired by a completely different artist. How did that happen?
I do listen to Victor Olaya as well, but you know, all this. I was listening to that day. I was just listening to all this old legend, oldies, and that inspiration just came when I did it. Omoni, when I did it vocal.
Because there's this money there.
Exactly. So, yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't want all this music to die like that.
Okay.
You know, we can't just be singing hip hop.
So we can call it the Renaissance.
The Renaissance, exactly. So the inspiration just came up. So he chipped in some things, you know, and he sent it back to me, and I gave it to my main producer here, which he arranged it. That's how it became
what it is.
What it is now. Yeah.
Segun, let's look at it from this angle. You've been in music for a while professionally, at least spanning almost 2 decades. You have the choice of picking anybody to be your producer, or producers, as the case may be.
Yeah.
Why did you choose these particular people to be the people who are producing? What is it that they bring to your music that I cannot bring to your music, that Gaji cannot bring to your music, that Ade cannot bring? Why them?
Well, let me talk on my first project, the one that produced the Akbala.
That was from the album provider?
My provider. Let me speak on first. This guy is a very quiet person. He's a very preserved.
What's his name? Anyway?
His name is Shino Oguntuga.
Shino Oguntuga. Okay.
When we talk, so when someone very preserved, he doesn't talk too much, and just tell him this is what we want to do, and he listens to you, and that's the kind of person. And he got a lot of experience. I've played with a lot of artists as well.
Okay.
In Nigeria, plays guitar, plays keyboard, and has also sing. So. He has a band as well. So that's people I love to work with on that.
You can tap into the vast knowledge and experience.
And he's a very good. He's a good writer as well.
All right.
He's a very good writer. And talks of the second producer, Shewuke. Everybody knows Shewuke in England here.
Okay.
He's a very quiet person as well, because I'm a very quiet person as well, and I love to work with people like that. And he too is a versatile instrumentalist as well.
It's amazing when you said you are very quiet and then you are in music. Okay, yeah. Tell me.
So Shewuke is a good person, and when he believe, and he also believe in me that I can do it.
Okay.
And he stood by me, and he has been in music for decades as well. I know him when he was playing for MIC. He has played for different kind of musician, and there's no musician that's going to come in this country that is not going to. He's going to be the person that's going to play for them, and he's a good person as well. That's why I love to work with him.
You know something? Betaman is here in the studio. You have listened to about 2 of his tracks at the moment. You have an opportunity to actually listen to him live on Saturday, the 12th of May. And he will be playing at Exotic Bite restaurant, which is somewhere in New Cross Gate. So let me give you the address. On Saturday, the 12th of May, 2018, Oluwasegun Abogunrin, Betaman, will be playing live, completely direct, uncensored. You will see him one-on-one, just like I'm seeing him right now. You will shake hands with him if need be. And it will be at Exotic Bite Restaurant, 313 New Cross Road, which is in London, SE14 6AX, off New Cross Gate Station. The time is going to be from 8 o'clock, and we probably will kick it on till the early hours of the morning, isn't it? Yep. There is food, there's drinks, the atmosphere is absolutely electric. There's good music, and he is going to be the one who will be playing the music. I'm going to be there. I want you to be there. Let's do this together. If you don't know where this place is, take this number, call the guy. His name is Gaji. I'm talking about Kokumo Momo Gaji. His telephone number is 074 77 88 7715. I'll repeat it once again, and possibly if my producer will get with it, you probably will scroll it somewhere along on the screen for you. The number is 074 77 80 7715. He will be there. Yeah. I will be there. Gaji will be there. And my producer will be there. Will you be there? Okay. Thank you so much. Before we go on, do not say I didn't tell you. I'd like to ask him one final question. Where do we go from here in terms of your artistic endeavor?
I don't get it.
Which is, what are your plans? You planning on releasing more music for us? More albums? Or you're just going to stick with the singles for now?
Well, for now, no album is coming out, but I'm doing some things. Okay. But no album is coming out because I always put intervals on my releasing. Okay. For people to, but I'm really working on my videos. A lot of videos are coming up, and which is going to be released very, very soon. Okay.
So you have a promoter at the moment here in London?
Yeah, I have in Nigeria. I have a marketer that is
a marketer. No, I mean a promoter. Somebody who promotes you, takes you around, you play. Yeah. You play this club circuit, or is this Saturday going to be your first club circuit?
Yeah, for now, Saturday is going to be my first in London.
So we are disvirgining you on Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay. Now come along and let's do it together. Yeah. This is, do not say I didn't tell you. Yeah. Master Kwame sophomore. And like I said, my name is Jerry Crentsil, standing in for Victoria Adebola Alade. And you've been listening to this handsome young man, Oluwasegun Abogunrin, Betaman. Next week, we'll be with you. Until then, you take care of yourself. I love you. Bye-bye now.
Thank you.
My name is Mike. I'm a ghost.
My name is Isla. I'm a tout.
Yay!
It's a holy ground, because ground only.
I thought you ought to fight you.
Jerry.
Hey, what's up right now?
How much? 2,000. Can I pay 12 times? As in 80 naira.
Yeah.
Let's go! Stop that car! Don't move at it! Stop!
You are telling me to come on for us.
Do you still want to display that your stupidity?
You can't tell me.
Yeah.
He said he needs you too. He said you are his word.
Now they think I'm mad. They want to take me to Yaba.
I am not mad. I am just trying to help somebody.
The Nigerian Diaspora Direct Investment Summit, NDDIS, presents the first Nigerian Communications and Technology Summit in London. working in partnership with the Federal Ministry of Communications, the Office of the Senior Special Advisor to the President on Diaspora and Foreign Affairs, the Nigerian High Commission in London, British African Business Alliance. We are attracting investors into the Nigerian economy. Our focus is on ICT on education, agriculture, health and business sectors. The summit will be attended by the Honourable Minister of Communications, State Governors, Director Generals of Agencies, UK Prime Minister's Advisor on Trade, private companies, individuals and diaspora business leaders and other international investors and funders. Come and meet potential investors, funders or partners. Date 10th and 11th May 2018. Venue Central London. To register, please visit www.nddis.co.uk.